Hello everyone around the world. We're so sorry about the technical glitch. Welcome to Radioxity Stop Motion Armature Kits Virtual Launch. My name is Aware Ivami, and I'm the host for today's presentation. As many of you know, Radioxity Media is a pioneering platform dedicated to amplifying cutting-edge and avant-garde African creativity across digital and physical spaces. It's a studio specialized in stop-motion animation, filmmaking, and capacity building. Today we gather to witness the next chapter of Africa's artistic evolution. Radioxity Media's stop-motion amateur kit we're about to unveil is a testament to Esther's unique talent, connection that challenges perception and immerses us in the world of structure and integration. Without further ado, it's my absolute pleasure to introduce the brilliant creative force behind this showcase today, Esther Kemi Badamosi.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. We are so sorry for the technical glitches. It was definitely expected. We have been ready for an hour before now, just to ensure that everything went on smoothly. So thank you very much for joining us out of your busy schedule to be able to participate in what we consider to be history. It's something that we've looked forward to over the past year, and it's amazing that we are at this point, that the things that are in our head are now in our hands. This is absolutely amazing for us. Thank you very much for participating. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for patiently having to deal with the technical details to be able to experience this journey. I want to also thank family, support structure, friends, colleagues in the animation space that continue to be resilient in this process. This is your story and this is your history. We want to thank our partners. The French Embassy, you guys rock. You have stood with us in thick and thin, ensuring that the things that in our minds comes into our hands. We want to appreciate the Benali team continuously providing programs, capacity building, programs to ensure that we can get to this point. And Access Bank, you guys continue to show up. Thank you. We are grateful. This has not happened without a journey. We have had to go from different studios around the world, some of the most amazing studios, to be able to bridge the knowledge gap between what happens locally in our storytelling, particularly in stop motion, to that which is considered the global standard, And so our experiences with all of these studios have become what has given us this cutting edge to be able to produce the Radioxity stop motion armature kit. So the reason that we are here, the reason is to present, to showcase, to celebrate the Radioxity stop motion armature kit. It's something that we've looked forward to and now is here. Obviously, we have had lots of challenges, and this is born out. This product itself is born out of some of the challenges that we've experienced in the past. Most of note is the experience with the aluminum. Aluminum wire is a dead metal all over the world. Aluminum wire is used for puppetry to be able to tell stories, to tell their own stories, and it works. But everyone who works in this space, stop motion animation here, animators here, and around the world know that it breaks. So if you're telling short stories, yes, it would work. It could hold up for some time. But when you get to series and feature films, it breaks apart. It just does not work. The truth is, the stop motion armature kit changes the game. It's the game changer for that. Because the puppets can now be made of durable structure. So our stories, particularly stories from this part of the world, can get to the places that our stories have never reached. Nollywood has been amazing, but you see, when our stories come, it becomes the supplement, that story, that part of animation that we have not fully expressed ourselves, especially when you look at organic storytelling, showing our cultural heritage. So as much as possible, the kit provides solutions. It provides solutions not just to stop motion, of course, when you're dealing with puppets and dealing with the quality of the animation. Because when you bend aluminium, we know that eventually it will break. Worst part isn't even just the breaking, it's the fear that it will break. It affects the quality of the animation sequence. Now, because it does that, you worry that it's going to fall apart. Now, you're careful. But the worst part is that it eventually falls apart, and then you have to deal with quality in trying to make sure that you get the puppet right to where you were coming from. These Armature kits solve that problem. We are proud to present to you the Radioxity stop-motion Armature kits. Wow. Now, these kits that we made, we considered some very critical issues. It makes it different from every other kit that exists around the world. First things first, this is the first commercially made Armature kit that considers African anthropometric body ratios, African body proportions, in ensuring that our stories, our movements, our stances are completely represented in our puppets and in our characterization. So when, as a stop motion person, you use this, you know that you truly represent what it means to be Afrocentric. So Afrocentric is not just African, it's us all over the world, having that kind of representation. Not just that, it also means that in all of animation, when you pick up these kits, you know that before touching even any aspect of the digital medium, whether Blender, 3ds Max, Maya, you can already deal with all animation principles. You can already begin to walk the Armature. And this is the Armature. This is the full of the Armature. It comes with the rig and the Armature system. This is for a human child, and it gives you all of the movements. So as an animation person, not necessarily stop motion, you have the opportunity to begin to practice things like anticipation, pose to pose, frame by frame, follow through, timing and spacing, already with the Armature kit, before you get familiar with all of the complexities of the digital tools. So you can have all your poses, your stances, everything, whether it's 3D animation or it's 2D or it's the drawings. You already can have that. For the guys who don't even have any animation or stop motion animation experience, this guy is ready to go. When you pick the box, unlike when you have it in the small box, where you have to assemble yourself and put all the parts together, it requires some knowledge curve. But you see, with this guy, the armatures come fully assembled. So it's ready to go, ready to go. You're ready to put it on your puppets. So if you're making your puppets from silicone, from felt, from fabric, from foam, even if it were even hay, your puppets are already professionally ready to tell stories. Our stories to the world. The puppets move at high quality. This is what we have looked for. This is what we have hoped for, that our characterization is top-notch in animation. And this Armature kit does just that. It does just that for us. So we know that when, particularly so many young people I've met recently that are so enthusiastic about stop motion, they can jump right in and not have to go through the pain that we did in telling our stories, in trying to make puppets that look funny. Now they can make professional puppets on the go and tell our stories. Because really, it's all about us putting out our stories. Because that is essentially how we change the narrative. Africa is rising. Africa is making a difference now. And we start, of course, by working not just on our minds, but ensuring that we can push out stories that continue to transform the next generation. And that's why we thought it most important at this time that we will not only benefit from this Armature kit, but we'll present a high quality. You will not use it just now, you will use it in the next 5 years. The kit, made of stainless steel and brass, high quality metals. With this, you can continue to tell amazing African stories that will go around the world, travel to the ends of the earth. This kit comes for a token fee of $219, so anybody around the world can pick one. It's amazing that it also comes at a token fee of $300K for the full armature and the rig. The rig you can use for all sorts of different things. When you pick one of these, know that you are transforming the next generation by telling beautiful African stories, not just by short films, series, but also feature films. Thank you so much. We're excited to put this out there to ensure that right now we're coming to a new level as an animation industry in Africa. Thank you.
And guys, the link is live, as you can see. I believe this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The exclusive purchase link is in the comments below. You know, check the comment section, you'll see it. It's also going to be in the bio, the Radioxity Media official account on Instagram, Esther Kemi Badamosi Instagram account on Instagram. Check everywhere. You're going to see it, we're going to drop it, send it to you directly for those who have her contact. And guys, this is a limited edition. You want to make sure that you grab this before it's finished. You only have a few. Please don't miss this. Thank you.
All right, without a team. And so, as much as possible, we have an amazing team who have made this happen. And so, we present to you the Radioxity stop motion Armature kit team who have worked relentlessly day and night. I can assure you many, many nights. Sanding, polishing, grinding, drilling, deburring, silver soldering, polishing. We have things we have never done before, things we never imagined will be done in Nigeria, we have done. And we should be proud. Thank you so much. You know, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. Oh yes, the thing, we're going even further. So expect more from us. We have, you know, we have continued to build the space. We are continuing to tell our stories, and we're going to continue to push the glass ceiling, because stop motion animation from Africa will get around the world. Thank you. Thank you. So the link is out there. Check the comment section for the link. Immediately after the stream, you can see the link on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. The link is going to be everywhere, you know, any of the platforms you check. You know, this is your opportunity to make that difference. And so we are also looking forward to be part of it. Thank you. Yes.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Take a bow, everyone.